Good evening, folks, and welcome to Lost Ember. As you can see, foxes are important. Now, I know what happened the last time we played a fox game, and I've been told this one is much better, so... let's go! Let's see what's going on in this thread. Let's get a nice screenshot also. That doesn't have UI all over it. Okay, very cool. Please adjust the brightness so that the icon in the center is barely visible. Well, I can't see it at all. Like this, so... okay, I can, like, kind of see it. I want to see it. Is it okay if I see it? I would like to see it. I'm going to look at it. Barely visible. Nuts to that, I like knowing what's going on my screen. You can disable your spirit companion's commentary if you want a more subtle and abstract experience. If you choose to do so, you should pay close attention to what is happening, as you might find it difficult to follow the story. No, I'll let my little friend talk. If they get, like, bothersome, then I will turn it off later in the audio options menu. Prologue. Companionship. Hedge 3. The companion. Yeah, hear that, Amy? If we don't have to deal with this, then it'll be too soon.
The water will lead us, the fire will free us, and the light will guide us home. That's your way into the City of Light. After you close your eyes for the very last time, you will rise into the light like a spark from a fire. All will be welcomed who follow the Yanran ways faithfully. The others, they are thrown back into this world as wild beasts. Lost embers. Hey, come back here. Kalani!
Oh, there's the title drop. Roll the credits. Okay, so I'm gonna look for the subtitles as soon as I can. That opening cutscene was beautiful, but I'm like... hang on, I better make sure we all know what's being said.
Excuse me, would you maybe help me with... oh, hey you. I just need someone to... Is there no one here that understands me?
Oh, hello, friend.
Oh, good morning. Would you mind helping me with something?
Okay. Hopefully in options. Audio. Show subtitles. Yes. Okay. Yes, apply. Okay. Alright. There we go. Vera Pekko. Oh, Foxy Hedge. What a good fox. Look at this guy. So handsome. Look at that pretty boy. Look at that pretty fox. Talk to glowy thing.
Oh, thank you. It's in a cave just a bit downhill from here. Go ahead, I'll follow you.
Okay.
I've been stuck here for ages. You're the first one that's willing to help. Would you believe that? I'm supposed to be in the City of Light. Have you heard of that?
Just get the hang of the controls here.
It's where all the true Yanran spirits are supposed to go after their death. But I've been trapped here by this barrier for so long. I don't know why. I think there's something left for me to do here. And I'm pretty sure that amulet has something to do with that.
There's an amulet? Oh, sweet. Okay, we have a run. Alright, the movement controls are a little strange. Like, we have forward, we have back, but back turns you all the way around. Left and right. They don't, like, turn the way I expected them to, but I think we'll be okay. Also, the jump sends you in a direction. That's interesting. Shift to run. F to interact, like Guild Wars. Okay. Everything here is very pretty. This is a pretty game so far. And mouse controls the camera. So, like, I don't have to, like, tilt this with the controls, with the walking, to tilt the camera, but it is a little weird. It's a little funky. We'll get used to it. I know you told me to go down the hill and get the amulet, but I'm going to look around like a creature. You give me creature game, I'm going to be creature. Sortable Shelf says, Mario 64 turn controls. Ken, it's a little funky, yeah. I enjoy 3D Sonic games. I'll get used to it. Squish. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't, like, eat myself to death or something. Ooh, pond. I want to play in the pond. I can't play in the pond. Let me play in the pond, please. The jump also being a dash is probably going to take the most getting used to. Look at this, though. Very pretty. I'd say we are off to a great start. Okay. We're in the cave. No going back? Ah! Oh god, I'm clipping through the rocks, help me! Okay, fine. It's fine. This fox has the tiniest feet ever. They're like barely there. He's got little nubs. I know it's a style thing, but I am enchanted by this guy and his sticks. Ken says Fire Emblem Awakening feet. Oh no, help him! He's like a little statue. I love, like, the top is like, this is a fox, and then the top half of the fox. The face is the fox, the tail is the fox, and then the legs. Oh no, he needs legs. Give him sticks. He needs sticks to walk on. Ozzy, I didn't know you were playing Dark Souls 3, getting those embers.
That's it.
Oh, we found the thing. Okay. Hang on, I need to play in the river. I am a creature. You must have a lot of mods if this is Dark Souls 3. Yep, this is Dark Souls. The mod where you are a fox and you play Okami instead. Okay. Are these your bones, sir?
Do you see the amulet? Can you get it out? Oh, thank you.
Funk.
Let me see. I haven't read the Yanran script in ages. What does it say? Kalani? No, that wasn't my name. Maybe this isn't my body after all. But I do remember that name.
Mute my boots now. Oh, hello.
It's you. The amulet. That's Kalani. Wolf, are you?
It's time you reach the light you long for. This lost Ember needs your help. Let this aid you on your way.
Thank you. I will take the magic glow. Ooh, I got a stripe. I'm very cool now. Kalani gave me the gift of fashion.
Wolf, was that you?
I don't know, man.
Were you Kalani in a former life?
Maybe.
But that has to mean you were banned from the City of Light. You're the lost Ember. Maybe I can help you reach the City of Light if you'd help me. A true Yanran spirit and a lost Ember, side by side.
Call your companion from time to time to ask for help. Okay, good. I'm glad I can pick up my amulet. I think it might be mine. I can't believe I ran off and perished somewhere, and now I'm a dog. Omega Sonic, distinguished puppy. Okay. Our companion seems pretty chatty, and it sounds like the same voice in the opening cutscene that was calling to Kalani as they ran off, so we're probably related. Maybe. I'm not sure if they're a parent or a sibling, but I imagine we are family, or were family, before I became a dog. Judging by what little info we have so far. So, let's see where this goes.
I just remembered bits and pieces.
Oh, I can now woo
But
now.
I'm sure together we can figure out the way.
Okay. It looked like we were watching some sort of funeral at the start. And Kalani was upset and ran off. But that spirit also seemed taller than in the flashback, so hopefully we didn't perish immediately. Hedge says sometimes a family is a maned wolf and an orb. Kin, Awu unlocked! Omega Sonic, there's a button for Awu?
That mark on your side. What is it?
I don't
Does
know.
it mean something?
It means
Well,
I'm cool.
I suppose we'll find out.
It means I'm stylish. There's so many Awoos! This is a good button. My friend doesn't have anything else to say. I need to Awoo as much as I can, I guess. Hedge. That is a very musical Awoo. Oh man, a gap.
We have to get you across if we're going to get anywhere together. Let me see if I can find some way to help you.
Okay, please do. My hops aren't that big. Oh,
I didn't find anything but these two. Wolf, your mark. Look.
oh. Am I glowing? Concentrate.
What's happening? Wolf?
Oh!
How did you do that? You're a soul wanderer.
I guess.
What you just did. That's soul wandering. Yanran legend spoke of those who had 1 foot in the light and 1 foot here on Earth. Maybe you weren't meant to be turned back from the City of Light. We'll have to find out more about you.
Okay. I want
Come on,
this
then.
mushroom. Oh, goody. There's a mushroom collection side quest. Hedge. Game of the year. It has an AWU button. Vera Pekko. Game of the year. Pigkin. Surprise! Wombat? Looks like a little wombat. I do a little hop. And I can't AWU like this, though. Hedge. Possession mechanic. Collection quest. Very good game. Making my way downtown. Hey guys, where are we going? You're my friend, right? Oh, I have multiple friends, even. Let me investigate this mushroom also. I'm collecting artifacts. I'm blooming mushrooms. Is that the correct term? I can shake leaves. That's good. I like things. I like interacting with my environment. I like things. Get it together, Ozzy. I know you're enchanted by being a little wombat, but come on now. A little shuffle. Hi, I'm just a normal wombat. Definitely not a soul wanderer or anything. Just wombat. Perfectly normal creature. Silly little things. Try and hit 1, 2, or 3 from time to time. Some animals have completely pointless little things they can do, like eating berries, lying down, or diving for food. Sweet. 3. Munch. I am so happy I can have a little snack. I can take a nap! I'm gonna have another munch. I don't want to eat everything. I want to leave some stuff for the other wombats. Vera Pekko. Oh, so round. Kitten. Yeah, have a little snack. Omega Sonic, you can have a berries as a treat. Whoa, I'm definitely feeling the weird controls here, though. Okay. I'm just gonna eat a little extra snack, and then we will continue on our way, I think. I don't want to eat everything. My friends surely want to have snacks, too. Game, are you gonna let me go down there? Oh, okay. The game is totally gonna let me go down there. Woo! I feel like this is a bad idea. Perhaps I should back away. Nope, 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 there I go. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Omega Sonic Wall Wombat. Oh, that little run! Already, this is an extremely good game. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. No, come back! I didn't mean to break free of wombat form. I'm having a good time like this. I don't even know what button I pressed to unwombat. Pekko sister roll the wombat. Oh, it's very pretty out here. Moon Eyes lost Ember. Chapter 1, Light and Dark. You can return to wolf form at any
Coming
time.
closer to the barrier that's keeping me here. I haven't been able to leave this place for ages. Maybe you can find a way through.
Okay, see ya. Wombat friend has returned home. Can I affect the mushroom like this? Okay, I can. I'm glad it's not wombat exclusive. Ah! Did I hit the loading zone again? I think I did.
Coming closer to the barrier that's keeping me here. I haven't been able to leave this place for ages. Maybe you can find a way through.
Frankly, surprised I didn't hit it a third time. Oh, wombat time too. I'm fine. Omega Sonic. Puppy is free! Free to do whatever the heck I want. I don't need help right now, but okay, I'll
Do you see that?
I will.
Is that a fire?
I don't know.
Let's check it out. Head up to that tree so we get a better overview.
The tree, huh?
I can't believe I met an actual soul wanderer. I never thought they'd be real. I wonder what we could do with your gift.
Possess wombats.
We're at the barrier shortly.
Your Pekos has become wombat is a very good skill, isn't it just? Okay. I just want to make sure there's no like other mushrooms in this valley or whatever before I go questing in the correct direction. It doesn't look like it. And if it turns out I'm missing something, I can always backtrack. I would gladly show off any like completionist stuff for this game, like on stream. Look how pretty it is! Hunter's Firestone. Oh, there's a relic menu. Amulet. A traditional Yanran name amulet. Children used to get their first amulets in an initiation ritual to welcome them as full members of the Yanrana society. This particular amulet looks pretty worn out. The symbol of its owner is hardly recognizable. On a long journey to find food, hunters would always carry a flint stone with them in order to be able to camp and make fire to prepare food. Makes sense. Okay. You don't have a comment now that we're at the top of the hill? Okay. Woo! Looks like there's something over here, though. A broken hammer. That's what happens when strong men use weak tools, I guess. Just making sure there's nothing down here. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm just turning Lost Ember up a little bit. There we go. Okay. It seemed a bit quiet.
What is that? I think we're seeing the past. Wolf, are you doing this? Yes, do you see the amulets? They're clearly Yanrana. Our people. Children of the Emperor. Where do you think they were going?
Yeah.
Oh no. Bandits. Wait. That's Kalani. Wolf, that's her. I mean you again. So you were a bandit? I suppose that this has to have something to do with why you're not in the City of Light. If we can find out more about you, I'm sure I can help you out of here. What? How did that happen? Was that the memory? Wolf, do you think that means I can leave? Come on, let's try it.
I mean, okay, we'll try it. Omega Sonic, is the wolf a bad puppy? I don't know.
You did it.
Crunch.
I'm free? Wolf, I'm free. Now I can show you the way to the City of Light.
Okay.
Come on.
Mute Kalani Bad Wolf Good. Nintendo Nerd Wolf game? We're playing Lost Ember. Funny wolf game. Possess other animal. Do animal thing. Collect mushrooms. Find out about your mysterious past. Nintendo Nerd. British fairy thing. He's helping us along our quest. Our quest to find mushrooms. Clearly, that's the quest. No, our quest is to discover our past and make it to the afterlife correctly? We didn't go correctly the first time and became a wolf because we did crimes, possibly. We're figuring it out. Okay, this is the way we came. Yeah, this is the way we came. Alright, sorry. Nintendo Nerd, do crimes, become wolf. I see no downsides here. Awoo. We can awoo. Hedge, BRB, doing crimes. No, I don't think that's what you're supposed to take away from this. Oh? Why are we focusing on the wombats? I can roll. Whee! Nintendo, oh my god. Again, I will roll. go into my little wombat cave after rolling on the floor. Omega Sonic, this game has no downsides. None at all. Out of the way, Rock. I'm a wombat on a mission. I can't roll up. Boo. There we go. Whee! Ah yes, I can eat treats. That kind of looked like a rock, but you know, it's fine. Which way am I supposed to be going? I don't even know anymore. Ooh, I found a tree. An odd ball. Achievement unlocked. I choose you. Nintendo nerd, so caught up in the bliss of rolling wombat, you forgot the objective. Yep. Relics. An odd-looking ball. Have you seen anything like this before? No, never. I don't know what this is. Of course I know what it is. It's a Pikachu. It's a Pikachu holder. For Pikachus. Nintendo nerd a big bonk. Mute is not amused by us not knowing what a Pokeball is. Okay. Whee! Wombat roll! Let me into the tree stump. Nice. I love it. Your shirt has nothing to do with monsters in your pocket. Psh! Monsters in pockets? Silly. Monsters don't fit in your pocket. I've been rolling a lot. I deserve another treat. Hi! I left plenty of treat. You can have some too. It's fine. Okay, I think... No, I'm just here again. Okay, one more time. I want to see if I can go back to the first area real quick while pushing rocks around. There's another way out of this tunnel, I swear. Okay, all the way down. Okay, I'm taking this path this time. There we go. This is where we started. Okay. We may be able to be the wolf and wombat, but can we pet the wolf and wombat? This is the deciding factor between a 1 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. Nintendo nerd. This is a million times better than petting the wolf or wombats. Honestly, agreed. I get to be in the wombat perspective. Okay, this is where we came in. Just making sure there's nothing hidden around here. This seems like the kind of game that will hide things in places. You, Ethan. No, no, no. Listen, how many games do I get to be a funny little wombat in? Not nearly enough. The last game that I saw acknowledging wombats were the Ty the Tasmanian Tiger games, I think. And we all know what happened with Ty 3. That was something. So I'll take B the wombat, and look how round this wombat is. It's really good. Watch it turn out these aren't wombats and I've been saying the wrong animal the whole time. But I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, enough messing about. Let's go! Bonk. let's go through the log again. That was fun. Super Wombat Rolling Racer. Nice, we win. I think you can check in the same area as your mushroom collections, maybe. Omega Sonic curls into a ball, rolls around, clearly a hedgehog, or a fox, or a echidna. Zoo Race 3 confirmed? We don't even have Zoo Race 2! Zoo Race 3. Oh. If I was a dev, I would put a secret here, but they didn't. Oh well. Oh, come on, Wombat, you can do it. You can do it! There you go, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to this a little longer, just in case there's any, like, little, tunnels I need to burrow into. You know, just in case. I want to be safe. And, if not, then I'm sure we will be wolfing about in no time. Oh, more memories. It might be safe to unwombat. See you later, buddy! Goodbye. Take care.
That's the bandits again. Where are they going?
Well, they certainly have some things. Hi, me. Hang on, are there treats? Me, every 5 seconds. I need to look and see if there's a treat hidden over here. Nobody had any treats here. How could you? Alright. Now this is a place to hide treats. That's just back down the hill. Okay. Eventually I'll be rewarded for poking around. I know it. Up the pass. Up the pass. No insight? Okay. Ooh, waterfall. Let's find a safe way down.
What are they doing? They just dump it in the river.
That is a little weird. Guys, come on, at least use the stuff you're stealing. Nothing behind the waterfall? Cannot believe it. Oh! Oh, I get to be a bird now. Nintendo nerd. Untitled Ember game. Ken, Hong Kong. I'm a little more duck-shaped than goose-shaped, I think. Is there anything up here? Will I be rewarded? If the answer is no, I might just be sad. don't like the flight controls, there's an alternative scheme in the options where you hold space instead of tap. Okay. Might do that, honestly. It's in there somewhere, I remember. Since my hand started hurting, I turned it on myself. Maybe it's in accessibility. There we go. Okay, hold button for flap. Hold button for dash. We'll just turn on all of these. Okay. Anyway, there's no treats up here. It is not doing it. I'll just leave it. Well, now it's not doing it at all. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with it. It's just saying, control, fly down. Maybe it's because I went to a place I wasn't supposed to. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Let me try a new one. Are all of the ducks broken now? Oh no. No collision rocks. Nintendo nerd. Ah! Okay, I guess I'm falling. Hang on. Did you change the button in the keyboard by accident? I don't think I did. Yeah, space is still jump, dash, flap. Let me, reset to default, though. Okay. Let me see if that helps. Okay, there we go. Something broke when I tried to mess with it, I guess. Never mind, I just won't touch buttons. I'll live. Quack, quack, quack. Nintendo nerd repeating, my duck don't work. The duck works now, it's fine. We fixed the duck. I accidentally released the button from doing anything. Somehow. Ah, come on, there's totally a secret up here. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Quack, quack, quack. Let me up. Yes! Yes! I knew it! Arrow. Achievement unlocked. What's this? While the hunters preferred to hunt with their spears, they sometimes used a bow and arrow. For ducks, for example. Uh-oh! I'm ducks. Currently. Ah, another barrier. I see some mushrooms to play with. Nice. keep saying that, but look at it.
Look, the barrier that held me back.
Yeah?
It didn't disappear. It only grew larger. I can't pass until we break it, Wolf. How did we do it before?
We found a memory. And it was cool. Except, also I'm a bandit, or something. Uh-oh. Ah! Hubris! Hubris of duck. There's definitely something up there. Pekko says, wow, DuckTales looks good. I don't remember this part, but I believe you. I can't really gain height, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, now that I know I can spam spacebar though. Oops. Sorry, wombats. Don't mind me. Did you know that you can lean forward and urge your duck into a dive? Ozzy! Yeah. Omega Sonic Wolf. I snoot booped it! Alright, let's see if we can make it into this little, tree house here. Touchdown! Atavos Firestone. A simple flint stone used to cut wood and bones, or when struck against rocks or metal, can produce sparks to ignite a fire. Cool! We have 2 things we can set fires with. I love it! Alright, well there's another fire over there. So I think that's where we need to go to bust this barrier open. You know, now that this isn't broken, I'm just gonna do that. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. Won't wear out my spacebar with this. It works now! Oh, I need to remember I can run. I'm a little duck and I can run. Hello, fellow ducks. I am a normal duck like you, doing normal duck things. What a nice... What a nice swim I am taking! It is normal! Again, the ducks are very limited in their height, but I did have fun spending time flapping around. And then losing it at the fact that my duck just sort of walked into the water. Hedge. Duck dunk. Nintendo nerd. Again. It's fine. This is normal. Ducks normally walk straight into the water and don't swim. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, like, get out of this duck. I'm going to leave the duck here. Goodbye. Thank you for helping me. Is that a treat? No, it's just the lighting changing. Okay. Mute. Hello there, fellow ducks. I too enjoy having a neck and feet. Hedge. Phrases to hear out of context. I'm going to get out of this duck. Mute. Do you also enjoy turning oxygen into carbon dioxide? Anything to say? Nope, okay, just checking. Teach me a cool sword technique. That's a different
The
game.
Bandit Camp.
Sure is.
Did you live back here?
I don't know. Oh, I have a sneeze button.
Seems like you were their leader. And who is that? Her name on her amulet. It's Wayla. See? You weren't all bad. You did care for her. I'm sure there's a way for you to redeem yourself. Did you hear that? I think that did it, Wolf. Come on, let's check the barrier.
Okay, let's check the barrier. I'm glad I at least had a friend while I was Bandit Queen. Oh, all the fog disappeared instantaneously. I scared that duck. Sorry, buddy. Okay.
You did it again.
I did. Ooh. Play memory again. I'm good, thanks. I'm just gonna give this extremely beautiful place a once-over before we, head off and start, like, possessing small bugs. 'Cause I saw some. Everything is so pretty here!
Oh, they were using the river to transport the barrels they stole.
Oh, I missed that.
But where to?
We saw this out of order, my dude. We saw the Bandit Camp. Excuse me? I could be a little duckling? Well, the ducklings aren't afraid of me, so, you know, that's a relief. Kin. Baby duck! The nerd. Baby ducks? Baby ducks, everybody! Finally, we found the best game of all time. Eastbish. Kin says the baby ducks are the cutest little fluffies. Wombats and ducks in the same place? Amazing. shift and control. Let's see. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. I saw some more beyond the barrier. Kin, you are so speed. Nintendo. I will reserve judgment until we get to become an alligator. Then it will be the best game. Oh, snap! Hummingbird! Never mind, this replaces the alligator. Game where you become many animal. Finally, a game for everyone. And now I'm a little red hummingbird. Oh man, oh, you are giving me too much to explore and play with. Disappointed that there's nothing in this cave. Kin, time to go! Omega Sonic, why be one animal when can be many animal? Hummingbird be like, perfect vantage point animal, and I'm like, correct.
Wolf, your memory of the past. I think I know why I'm still here.
Do you?
I'm your spirit guide, to guide you to the City of Light. They must have sensed that you had good in you too. I'm sure of it. That's why I'm not in the City of Light myself yet.
Hang on, I found an artifact. A spearhead. Uh-oh, I missed one. An old spearhead used by the Yanran hunting parties. Hunting was an important and well-respected part of the Yanrana lifestyle. Okay, I missed one though. Phew. It's gonna be so easy to get lost here. God, I can tell. Where am I going? I don't know. Oh, hi ducks! I startled them, I think. I mean, I would also be startled if a little hummingbird, like, dive-bombed me. Okay, this is where we came in. I continue to startle the ducks. Okay. Phew. Okay. Nerd. Oh, to be a tiny bird flying through mountain holes. Honestly. More games should let me do this. I checked back to see if, like, my buddy's amulet from the flashback would be there, but it was not, so much for that theory, I guess. Alright. Collectibles tend to glow when they're far away. Maybe I just gotta...
Wolf, your memory of the past.
Oh, we're doing this again.
I think I know why I'm still here.
I think I found it.
I'm your spirit guide, to guide you to the City of Light. They must have sensed that you had good in you too. I'm sure of it. That's why I'm not in the City of Light myself yet.
Okay. Cute toy. 8? Uh-oh. Wait. Loot. No, really. I have no idea what kind of animal this is supposed to portray. That is a llama, but okay. Okay, we're missing like 2? We're missing 1 more. That looks like a flute of some kind. Here, Pekko. Hummingbird! And we're so freaking fast! Look at us go! He reminds me of a certain Emperor who got a groove. I guess we'll never know. It's a mystery. I am not gonna stop enjoying this. It's too good. It's too good. Alright. I do want to find this collectible if I can. Wherever it is. That's more hummingbirds. I'm so glad that for this hummingbird bit, they're like, yeah, they're gonna want to go absolutely bonkers with it. Give them a big place to explore. Do it. Pekko. I love them. Omega Sonic. Lost Ember speedrun strat. Get Hummingbird. Win. I'm sure something will kick me out of this Hummingbird eventually. Maybe it's on the ground. And that's why I haven't spotted it, because I'm not on the ground. Memories of wombats. Ooh. Okay, we've been here before. Startled some ducks, I remember that much. Really could be anywhere, given how open this place is. cute toy was over there. And then the spear was over there. There's still like this huge middle area that it could be anywhere in. Essentially. Oh, I can't go higher than this, okay. Uh-oh. Different kind of mushroom, folks. We have multiple mushrooms now. Look out. Yep. Oh my gosh. Even these. Oh dear. Well, at least I've seen some of those. Mute, better get to collecting all of them. I'm gonna collect so many mushrooms. I was like, huh, that's a fun little mushroom, and then I didn't activate it because I didn't know I could. Kin says there's a good handful of kinds of mushrooms. Yummy! Now I know that I can activate lots of different kinds of mushrooms. I mean, like, did I activate that mushroom? Like, I didn't just do it. Oh, hey. Descend. Did I save? Maybe I will save again. Did I save? That's about it. Okay, I can't activate the flowers. I had to check though. I'm just gonna be looking for all sorts of fun things to activate now. That is just a rock. Slow motion? Oh, interesting. Did that by mistake. But now I know I have it. Omega Sonic, I feel called out by this saving thing. I mean, saving's important. It is. Okay. I'm still not sure where this collectible is, but we might just have to move on at this point. I watched a stream earlier, last week, when someone forgot to save and had to do a dungeon, and several story bits all over again. Ugh, always the worst. Okay, I got those ones, I remember. They forgot to save after being killed by a boss in the next dungeon. You gotta save, dude! It's important to save your game. Holy, there's a lot of wombats here. Okay. I gotta figure out what's up with all these wombats. Look at them. Look at how freaking many. Hello, wombat spirit. Maybe this one. I found the legendary wombat. It's legendary, you guys. So who are these ones then? Are they imposters? Whoa, that's like 3 bots in a row. Give me a second here. Ban. Okay. Ban. And, ban. Goodbye. Mute. Peck off. Skin is required to comment. Now. I'm sure there's some perfectly reasonable robots that aren't spamming. We don't want to, you know, disenfranchise anyone in the future. Omega Sonic, they're coming in numbers now. Kin, boo! Go away! Okay. What's so legendary about this wombat? Am I just a shiny wombat? I guess so. Kin says, shiny Pokemon. I can't wait to find the legendary ducks and hummingbirds as well. Hee dandelions. I send them flying. Okay, let's turn around. Actually, congratulations though. I only found one legendary animal and it wasn't the wombat. We are Pekko. Ooh, legends. Alright, Wolf, let's go. We gotta find more legendary creature. And mushrooms, and relics, and... we've got a lot to do. Apparently.
I'm sure the right way is here somewhere.
I hope so. It's the way I've been going. Down? Maybe. I want to check what's at this waterfall first. Hi. Whoa! Finally, a secret behind a waterfall. Okay, this might be the way forward.
Let's check behind that waterfall. Haven't you learnt to always check behind waterfalls?
I have, actually. Okay, I can't even go down. F. Haven't you learned to always check behind waterfalls? I have, actually. Thank you. Video games have taught me many things. Such as, be nice to your friends. Ooh, civilization? That looks like it was a wall once. Drop. Ooh, cutscene. Okay, here we go.
I'm so glad I found you. This would be unbearable without you by my side.
I feel the same. Look at our village. Lifeless and sick.
We can't just watch any longer. We need to do something.
A village. Come on, I'm sure we can learn a lot down here.
I do see a lot of memories. Kid, is this the bit I like? I can't remember. Alright, not yet, but it's lore. Nintendo nerd. The what? Gay? I'm so glad that we had a cute girlfriend when we were the Bandit Queen. So glad. Kin, surprise, you are gay, or so I interpret. Thank you, Lost Ember, for giving me a cute girlfriend when I was the Bandit Queen. I deserve it. It looks like I was banditing to help my people. Mushroom. Go to the mushroom menu to find. I will look at my mushrooms later, I think. When we got that tent memory, I was like, oh, is that our girlfriend? Is she not doing so good? But I didn't want to, like, jump to the conclusion instantly. But after that cutscene, yeah. Yeah, that's our girlfriend. You don't bring out the unbearable without you if you don't, like, have a deep bond with the person, I don't think. So hooray! I'm looking for mushrooms and stuff. I don't see any though. Barrier, okay. For me? You found an axe! Oh, Jesus. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna worry. Used to clear a huge forest to make room for their many farms and villages. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the artifact order. It's fine. We can backtrack for them later. We'll find as many as we can along the way, and then I'm sure we'll get an option to explore for more. Kid, there is a lot of everything. I mean, good. I'm glad I'm gonna have a lot to do in this game. Such as, learn about my girlfriend. Activate mushrooms. Look for legendary birds. Like ducks and hummingbirds. And wombats. Wombats are a bird, right? Once you beat the game, you can come back into chapter segments. Okay. I figured. Games are pretty good about that in this modern age. We put in 1 billion collectibles. Did you miss one? Here you go.
Kalani. Wolf. That's you as a child. It's your walker. The day you got your amulet. And your very own turquoise dagger. I still remember my turquoise. It was the most precious... Your father looks really proud. A Tevo. You know, these amulets were what made us full members of the Yanran Society. They were deeply tied to our identity and gave us our name.
I'm glad you're reminding me of these things. Like, I know I've been a wolf for maybe a long time and I might not remember these things, so thank you, buddy. One day we'll figure out who you were. Also. I'm gonna take this one a little more carefully. Whew. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It looks like it's gonna be a dangerous fall. So I'm gonna go this way instead. It wouldn't do to die again. Oh good, baby ducks. Hello, I am just a normal duck. Hi! Oh, we're like a gang of duck. Okay. We're family, I guess. I'm going on an adventure, don't worry about it. Keeping an eye out for the mushrooms. I see one here, I see one over there. I think I got an achievement for doing a spin. Herd tactics. Mushroom. There is so much to explore. Good lord. Like, there was an obvious path over the rocks that way, but then, like, I can also turn around and go over here. I don't know if here is actually a viable option. Let's turn around. Okay. Nintendo. These landscapes are so nicely crafted. They really are. It's very pretty here. Me, this whole game. Wow, guys, it's pretty. Look at it. Thunk. Nerd. Ah, the cinematography. Okay, thank you, Duck. You helped me very much. There's wombats here.
The Emperor's soldiers are taking everything. These people didn't have much to begin with. That's cruel.
things like this are probably why I became a bandit. Go back to your family, duck. Nintendo or standard topography, as the case may be. It's beautiful. Wombat. Tuck and roll the wombat way. Wombat takes the stairs. Just a little guy. Cool, a dead end, my favorite. Oh! Wombat be taking fall damage, look out. The little flailing of the legs, though. You just... Ugh! Ugh! Getting at me! It's way too funny, dude. The flailing of the little wombat legs. He's like, oh! Oh no! Okay, hang on. That looks like plot. I'm gonna turn around. Good thing I came up here. Hammer! It's not even in order. Like, this is over here. This is over here. Jesus. It's fine. Oh, that's another duck. Okay, I'm like, who's in there? It's ducks. There looks like there's something up there. I cannot go over there as a wombat, however. Okay, that's no problem. I saw some ducks earlier. Let's see if we can make it. Oh no! Buddy! Okay, well we can make it over here, which has a slope up to there. There we go. I thought I saw like a bigger, cooler duck up here, but I guess I didn't. funny little cup mushroom. Super Mario mushroom. I saw another one. Ah, yes, over here. I was hoping there'd be something on this platform, but there's not. Please. Yes. Look at that little walk. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! I gotta start over. My hubris. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're fine. I thought I saw something up here. Maybe it was higher up, and I'm a fool. Intent nerd. Those slips just kind of bully the duck mechanics, huh? It's fine. Sometimes the mechanics are here to help you, and sometimes you're a duck. Oh no, there is something up there. Okay. I was just not high up enough. Okay. I don't need to play the memory again, thank you. There we go. Up the stairs, you silly bird. Gosh darn it. How do you do, fellow ducks? Goodbye. Alright, I'll talk to that memory in a second. There's a mushroom.
like a pestilence was spreading. Do you think you lived here when you were a child? There has to be a lot of memories here, don't you think?
So far, I mean.
Can you look for another memory?
Yeah, I'm looking. Anything else? No? Okay. That looks like something.
I think it's hurt. And they just left it here to die. At least it wasn't alone. Is that a soul spirit? Wolf, look. Its spirit rises to the City of Light. If only I could just do that as well. A simple farm animal getting into the City of Light. Yet I'm still here. Doesn't it seem unfair to you?
Man, I don't know.
I really hope you'll be allowed into the City of Light as well, Wolf. It's the most magnificent place. Endless feasts with the mightiest of the Amrana. Colossal monuments built out of pure light, and a temple reaching higher than the sun.
Listen, buddy, I know about as much as you do. In fact, I think I know less. I think I heard the barrier crunching. There's a tree over there. Hang on. Hang on. Let's get the tree. Let's get the tree. Wolf stone figure. A small figurine of a wolf. Probably belonged to a child living around here. Figurines like these were a popular toy amongst the Yanrana children, although they typically didn't feature animals. Are those funky little turtles? Or what are those? It's a new kind of friend. gonna go with this. What am I? That's not a turtle. Is that like a... Is that a fairy armadillo? Is that what you are? Nintendo. Fairy shrews? Wombats and now fairy shrews? Ho ho ho! I'm gonna munch it. I dug that up. It's for me. Can dig. Oh, I'm gonna dig up all of the fruits and vegetables. Fruits don't do this. It's vegetables. Us. Pay attention. Look, I dug you up a treat. I worked hard, so I'm gonna eat one of these. Oh, I do a sniff. Okay. No. 3, not eat. I know they're in the same place, practically, but come on. Okay. You can have that one. That one is for you, my friend. You're a Pekko. Ah, Nintendo. It's for me. It is for me. I am so flat on the ground. Me, it's got a shell. Is it a turtle? No. Incorrect. Walls can't stop me. Hidden gems? I can dig for mushrooms also. I gotta make sure there's not one over here. Hang on. Okay, it was literally just like the turnips. Can dig mushroom. I did dig mushroom. Okay, I did a lot of digging just then. I'm gonna have another one of these. Nintendo, to be fair, a turtle is a much simpler and more available gift than a fairy shrew. So cute! I love it. I dug that already. Can I do it again? That would be silly, I think. Yeah, I didn't think so.
People didn't have much around here. You still shared your hard-earned bread. Is that Whaler?
You look so weak. You need to eat.
Eat what? There's not enough for everyone.
It's not right. We need to stop them. Nothing's gonna change if we're just sitting here.
Not this way. You need to teach them. They'll understand, please.
Understand? They don't understand anything.
Are you hearing yourself? Violence will only lead to more violence.
can't believe you're not with me in this. Fine, I'll do it without your support then.
What happened here? It looks like it burnt down a long time ago. Wolf, is this your home? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what happened?
Love that I was the wolf for that cutscene, but I'm still very much a fairy shrew. Nintendo'd me playing a game. Oh boy, I hope there's fairy shrews here. I'm going to say that every time I play a game now. Shantae 6 comes out. Oh boy, I hope I can turn into a fairy shrew. Vera Pekko, them wiggles. We're very wiggling. We also got a "the girls are fighting" from Kin. Nintendo, no! Cannot believe that my girlfriend did not want to violently overthrow the Empire with me. Actually, I kind of can. Trying to violently overthrow an Empire is kind of risky. Or maybe she just didn't like my banditry. I don't know. One of the two. Wombats again. I might have to be a wombat. Be free, little fairy shrew. I hit the wrong button again. In my defense, E and 3 are very close to each other on the keyboard. I'm gonna eat this tomato.
There's nothing left here.
Woo! Nothing left except a sweet hill to roll down. Woohoo! Oops. Oh, no one needed that. Alright, it's duck time. Hey guys, I'm going on a journey. Don't you worry about me. Woo! want to get that mushroom. Nice. I'm halfway on the Mario-looking mushrooms. Amazing. Weird, Pekko. Whack. We're migrating, I see. Mushroom. With all of these ducks here, I feel like I should be spotting the legendary one. But who knows? None of these ducks look more or less cool than the other ducks, so I don't know. I hope one of the legendary animals is Game Boy Lime Green. Just to really sell the shiny thing. That'll be great. Probably won't be, but we can dream. Oh? Oh boy! Dying crops, everyone's favorite. Thanks for helping me.
Overcropping the fields and overhunting the forests led to pestilence and hunger taking over daily life. More and more people got sick.
No other insight? Really? The game tells me to, like, call you and be like, hey, tell me stuff. And then you don't tell me stuff. Oh, there's nothing over here. Truly tragic. Whoa! Okay, I got scared. Nintendo nerd. These are such mournful woos. Musical sad woos. I've got a lot to be sad about. I don't remember who I am. I think I lost my wife to the plague. It's rough, dude. That looks like a wombat place. something smaller than I, anyway. If you're a Pekko. I love these mushrooms. The mushrooms are fun. I appreciate the mushrooms. Maybe it's just decoration. But it looks like there should totally be a secret. It is time for the fairy shrews once again. Give me that. Stop rolling away. Thank you. Why am I so powerful? I'm just a little guy. Oh, mushroom. Thank you. Like I should take this guy back there. There was a plant that was surrounded by a wall back here. I want to see if I can do something with this guy. Nerd. Uncontested might of the fairy shrew. All others cower. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to go in there. I can go in here. It doesn't look like there's anything here for me, though. Unfortunate. Oh well. I think it's good that we checked. This is the way we came. Very easy to get lost somehow. So fluffy! You know what? I have been running around a lot. I think I'll have a snack. And then I will dig up this one for my friend. You have that one. See you later.
The Emperor's soldiers were taking everything these people had. Didn't he see the people were starving?
Oops. I broke some stuff. Oops, I'm still breaking them. Hello, wombats.
Let's see where these tunnels lead us.
Yeah, hang on, I'm looking for treats. Also breaking everything, apparently. I'm a very strong little fairy shrew. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping I get an achievement for breaking a bunch of stuff. What is that, a caterpillar? Why can I not be it? Crunch, crunch. It's registering his life, but I can't interact with it, and it is infuriating me. Can the wombat interact? No. Wombat can take a nap, though. Hi guys, I brought some broken pottery from outside. I'm glad I can interact with it like this. I want to be fairy. Okay, let's go. They are fast and mighty. And they can go up these stairs, apparently. It's fine. Another empty looking well. Heck. Whoop!
No way ahead except through? Maybe this leads up there somehow. We need to break the barrier first.
We do.
Wolf, come back here!
Oh no! Oh no! Fairy Shrew is on the other side. Goodbye, my friend. I'll miss you. Oh, okay. He got away. It's fine. Ah, good. We're friends. See. Huh. Dig into tunnel. Hang on a sec. Mew. Sniff, sniff. Wiggle, wiggle. What's in the tunnel? A farming hoe. And another fairy shrew. I'm like, is that a new kind of mushroom? No, Ozzy. No, it is not. Ooh. I am covered in rocks. Help me. Wombat. Eh. The camera gets a little funky when we find those rocks. Mew, do not use diamonds on it. It's fine. Who needs diamonds when we are a fairy shrew who is extremely strong? Looks like the way out, so I gotta find out what's the other way now. Obvious. Wombats again. Baby Wombat! Baby Wombat! Oh, baby Wombat. The world's strongest baby Wombat. Baby. Baby destroy. Baby Wombat pot. All of these animals are very strong. That or we are dealing with some really horrid pottery. It's just garbage. Aha! It was worth coming down here. Oh goody, one of the vases that I've been breaking. Vases like this were used to store wheat or dried tomatoes. Small pot likely used to cook. People around here, mostly farmers, tools like this were part of everyday work and life. Fun! I'm gonna break more though. I'm a horrid creature. Eh. Oh jeez, I'm stuck. With like a piece of ceramic on my head. Okay. Mute. Baby play applesauce bomb game. You take a jar of applesauce and throw it on the floor, and it makes a cool noise. And that's it. Someone else gets to clean up. Oh dear. Okay. Looks like this is a dead end. This fairy shrew has gone very far. Buddy? Did I get stuck? I think I might have got stuck trying to dig. Okay, he's fine. He's like, I don't belong here. What the heck? Gotta be honest, I have no idea where I am now. I just kind of hope I'm going the right way for something. Activate those mushrooms for some reason. Am I not supposed to be here yet? Uh-oh. Sure did let me come here, though. Let me... Okay. It just didn't want me to, is the shroom. But I like being very sure. He's got a funny little walk. He's a funny little friend. Look at him go. I think a memory is here. Correct.
I can almost feel their anger. Fists closed tight, teeth clenched. Look, it's Tevo, your father. He's a Sinchi guard. They were the strongest of the Yanrana, protectors of the realm. Those were the people you were up against. You didn't have a chance.
Please don't make me do this, Kalani.
Your Emperor takes our food. Your soldiers beat us down. We won't take it anymore. We will rise up. What are you doing?
You didn't leave me any choice.
Wait! Wayla's in there! No! Wayla!
Did you remember something? Was it him? He burnt down your house, didn't he? What about Wayla? Was she... Oh, Wolf. I'm so sorry. I know you loved her.
At least the barrier's broken. Man. 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 There's not even anything in this tower. What the heck? You make me fight my dad, and you make my wife die, and then you don't put a secret in the tower. Lost Ember, how could you do this? Cannot believe. A farmer's amulet. Oh boy. Professionally crafted, but very basic in its design. The owner apparently wasn't particularly rich or respected. Hey now! Farm work is important, you be nice. Or else. Bitch.
After seeing all this, Wolf, I don't think you were a bad person for stealing from the Emperor's men. You were suffering and lost everything. Would you really have been cast out of the City of Light for this? There has to be more to your story.
You farmers, man, you either commit to the lifestyle or you don't. Man. Banshee is here! Banshee says, you know what else is important? What else is important, Banshee? Banshee! I cannot believe. What is happening in here? Wombat. Wombats are happening. I haven't seen any other legendary animals yet. Banshee. I came in with the bots, but was working, so I just lurked. Well, it's good to see you, as always. Wombats, give me your secrets. Wombats don't have any secrets. Oh, I wanted to run through the log. Only wombats can do that. direction. Woo! Wolf's like, whew, that was something. Mute. Wombats have many secrets. I can prove it. Some time and interrogation. I just know it. Banshee. Don't interrogate those poor wombats. The calm before the storm. Oh boy! I was hoping I could explore a little more, but I got sucked right into a wind tunnel, so I guess not. Okay. And she also misses being able to regularly catch streams. No worries. Hopefully someday we will have regular banshees once again. And some of the nonsense we're dealing with dies down, I think. I hope. Oh, baby duck. I want to be a big duck, though. I saw some hummingbirds flapping around. At least I thought of it. I was trying to get them, but they vanished.
There's an opening behind that pink tree up there.
Yeah, I see. I was hoping you'd have, like, more insight than that. Ah! The wombats have my Steam card codes. I just know it. Do they? There we go. That's what I wanted. I knew it. Always with secrets. Banshee. Burb. Yeah, hummingbirds. They're really good. Can't go beyond them. Hummingbirds are very fast. So fast. Burb! Banshee, I meant the water burb, but yes. Also, speed burb. So fast. Ooh, a memory. No, my hummingbird, come back! Well, I'm a different hummingbird, but that's fine.
Look at the water.
Yeah?
It used to be filled with that algae and scum. It doesn't look very healthy to drink.
Yeah. Secret behind a waterfall. It's a mushroom. I got an achievement for getting some mushrooms. Landscaping apprentice. I'm very good at mushrooms. Bonk. That's a lot of ducks. Okay. Maybe the legendary one is around here somewhere. I probably shouldn't spoof it though. That will not help my search.
Let's head downstream.
Okay, I'm doing it. I guess I was hoping for some slightly more substantial advice though. Ooh, fish! I don't think I've been a fish yet. Ah. It's a good thing I explored, because I would have missed this mushroom. Not mushroom for argument there. Okay. Fish. Let's at least go to the... Okay, fish time. That's a mushroom? Okay. Now I'm a bluefish. Okay. Just want to see a little better. I have friends. That's nice. Whoa, okay. Down where I go, I guess. Oh, that's a lake. Fun. We Subnautica now. Actually, I think there's less things trying to kill me in this game, like, in general. In fact, I don't think anything's trying to kill me in this game.
think we're on the old road to Kilotazi, our capital city. Drowned, reshaped by water and time, but still here.
Oh, there's a treat here. I am denied the treats at every turn. Banshee. Subnautica. Where's that park? Sorry, it's not really Subnautica. No cuttlefish here. Let's go check out that memory. Not a whole lot to say there, huh?
I don't remember there being a lake of this size here. Head over there where the light is coming through.
Don't tell me what to do. I want to explore. Well, at least a little bit. Yay, I went in a circle. Okay. This way, I think. Yeah. I got an achievement, presumably for being very good at being a fish. Banshee, you are the best fish I've ever seen. Thank you. Memory over there.
The Whispering Towers. People used to call them that because somewhere in the fog you always heard someone cry. Mourn their lost ones. This was a sacred burial place, you see. My name would be carved into these stones as well. If I'd been granted the funeral ritual, I would already be in the City of Light then.
Yeah, I gotta see what's over here. A mushroom. Don't worry too much about not being in the city, bud. We're going on this fun adventure. It's shallow enough to cross. That's fine. Oh, not allowed. Buddy! Your leggies.
The pestilence seemed to have taken its toll. The water to carry the spirit on its journey. The fire to burn away the lies and mistakes of a past life. To free the true spirit within. What was going through your head? I have a bad feeling about this.
How dare you come to her funeral?
I didn't know she was in the house. I'm sorry.
Everything that happens from here is your fault.
Nintendo nerd, read. What was going through your head? Violence. Kill. I mean, yeah, that seems to be about it. I am angry at the suffering that has been caused. I'm going to go get my vengeance. What do you think, Dad? Jeez. Barrier's broken.
Do you remember this place? You want to look for a name on the towers? I wouldn't mind staying here for a bit. Through the barrier. Come on.
Awoo's and is sad about it. A lot of names, aren't there? Carving chisel. I mean, it tracks. Whenever someone died, the Yanrana used to carve their name symbol into one of the stone pillars to show they would always be part of their life and not forgotten. These pillars were known as the Whispering Towers, as you could always make out faint prayers and whispers of the mourning family members. Thanks, Lost Ember. I'm Very sad. A fancy ritual firestone. Looks like it's down the list somewhere. Used to carefully prepare the dead on a raft made of dried weed and wood and decorated with feathers, animal skins, and bones. The raft was sent down the eternal river and set ablaze to allow the spirit to leave the body and enter into the Ember Palace, which is often found depicted as the sun rising behind a monumental pyramid. Sounds like quite the sight. Wombats again. I think I spooked it.
Is that you? Seems like you started to have a lot of followers. I wonder what you're up to.
Me too, dude. Come here, I am a normal wombat. Wait, those are little hoofs. Is that a little pig maybe, and not a wombat? I've been calling the wombats the wrong thing this whole time. Ah! I don't know anymore, man. This doesn't have the wombat actions. I don't think this is a wombat. This is a different creature, I think. I got an achievement for attempting to roll, but I don't think this is the same creature. This might be the funny little pig. Nintendo. I was away for a sec. Is this a capybara? I don't know, maybe. It's not a wombat because I can't roll. Maybe it's a capybara. Do I just help the other animals chill? I'm like, hey guys, let's calm down. Vera Pekko. Looks capybara shaped. Me like, why can't I do wombat things? Because it's not a wombat. Banshee. I met a capybara the other day. They are very large. Oh, excuse me? What was that animation? Hang on. Let's go back a second. Oh my gosh. Nintendo, they are the largest rodent banshee. Poor baby. It's funny! What's in here? Nothing, except another spot to doggy paddle hilariously. I can't even see it, because of the camera. Heck. Sometimes you need to find joy in simple things, like the doggy paddling capybara. Looks like more fish stuff ahead. Look at him go. This is his power. Power of swim.
Let's look for a way inside.
Alright, let's be a fish. Thank you, hilarious capybara. I will love you forever. I feel a little bad leaving him there, though. Hang on. I mean, he can swim, but is he having a good time? I don't know. Okay. There you go, buddy. See you later. I'll get it to the fish myself. Okay. Nintendo, they are good swimmers. Semi-aquatic naturally. That's good to know, but I still feel bad just leaving him there. Just for the sake of funny animation. I'm glad he would have been okay, though. Being both a capybara and fictional. I can see the world around me. That's normal. I love video games. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. That is just a corner. Okay, good to know. I don't need slow motion. I need to find the shift key. Look for underwater mushrooms also. Fungus under the sea. Okay, looks like we're fine. Not sure if this is the way I'm supposed to be going, but okay. Yep, this is a secret. Oh, buddy! I found a strange pipe. There we go. Sorry about that, bud. I want to see the strange pipe. A pipe? And mysterious one. It kind of makes you want to explore hidden areas. does it? I don't even have whatever these are. Okay, at least I found most of the mushroom kinds. Legendary wombat. So glad I found the legendary wombat, though. Look at him, he's beautiful. Okay. All of those hints very weird, though. Nintendo nerd. The pipe, are you serious? I love how the artifacts are like, all this culturally important stuff, and Nintendo. Implying Nintendo is not culturally important?
Look at these sewers. Can you believe our people built all this?
Nintendo nerd. Wow, I can't believe the ancient race in this game invented Mario and Pokemon. So pleased, honestly. Everyone loves Pikachu. Good jumps. Good job, fish. Might be the end of the road, though. For fish times. Thanks, buddy. That fish is probably just like, whoa, what happened? Oh, hey, speak of the mushroom I didn't find any of yet. Let's, tread carefully, maybe. Trot. Oh, good, more mushroom. But like a totally different kind of it. So glad we can find mushrooms here. Just making sure that's not a door we can go through.
This has to be the canal beneath Kilotazi. Let's hurry, I want to show you the city.
Very pretty.
This is Kilotazi, the mother city. Birthplace of the Yanrana, our people. Our home. Our pride. Wolf, I think I lived here. Maybe we can find out more about me here as well.
I mean, alright.
Kilotazi. It still is pretty impressive, isn't it? Thousands of people used to live in this place. Can you believe that? There has to be loads to learn here. Let's look around a bit.
Alright, sure. But, next week, because it is, in fact, 10 p.m. almost lost track of time entirely here with how much of a good time I'm having, honestly. But, yeah, that's going to be it for Lost Ember this week. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I certainly am. If you guys are having a good time and want to support me, please consider donating to my Patreon if you can. There's a RoboCat-shaped button underneath the streaming window. If you cannot see it, try stretching your browser window out a bit, as it does like to hide. $1 a month will get you access to stream-related art before it goes up on other social media. $5 a month will let you vote on what I draw. And $10 a month will get you access to Photoshop files that processes your kind of thing. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good rest of your evenings. And I hope you are all staying safe and taking care of yourselves. Good night, folks.